the Barstool Sports Advisor, America's premier sports information program, with Dave El Prez Portnoy, Dan Big Cat Katz, and the source, Stu Feiner.
Welcome to Barstool Sports Advisors Week 4, presented by FanDuel. Tune in for our Mortal Locks coming up. Use code STOOL. You get $500 for free at FanDuel. We're back. We are back. And guys, we got Dave, we got Stu, we got Hannah and Tommy, and we also have the hottest gambler on planet Earth. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I was 8-2 last week. 8-2 last week. Dave, you and I combined are 35-24 on this show. If you're fading us, you're a moron. Stu, I can't really speak for you because you stink, but Dave and I, hey.
How do I stink?
Dave and I.
How do I stink? I'm the Mortal Lock God on this show. 9-6 last year, 2-0 this year. That's 11-6. Mortal Locks. Isn't that the most important
Can
thing
I ask you a question about Mortal Locks?
Yes.
I believe your first one of the season was Jets over win total.
Well, in week 17.
I hate to throw the facts out there.
In week whoa, that's up in the air. That's pending.
Come on.
P-E-N-D-I-N-G.
It was a savvy play, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Stop at the sour grapes. I'm 11-6. I'm the best on the show, Mortal Locks. It's what people pay watch. It's what people see.
11-6.
11-6. 9-6 last year, 2-0 this year.
Tommy, please, our stats department, write a little tickler file so that in week 8, when the Jets are 0-8, we can then cash that ticket as a loser.
No, you can't.
A loser.
No, you can't.
All right, week 9. I don't
Correct.
care, Stu. You
Correct.
flip-flop and go
Correct.
back and forth.
Correct.
Listen, the facts of the matter are Dave and I are red hot. 8-2 last week myself. 8-2 last week. 8-2. I wish I had a number
6-1.
of people to call. 6-1 and 8-2. You were 6-1?
Yes.
You were 6-3. I was 8-2.
No. They're taking picks on this show. Picks on this show. You only watch the show. Picks on the show.
Okay.
Picks on the show. Picks on the
Listen,
show.
It wouldn't be a gambling show if we didn't really fully know our record and we just threw numbers
6-1.
out there. Let's get into this week because, guys, as a guy who went 8-2 last week, I love this board again. I got hypnotized earlier this week. I'm a sharp gambler now. I love this board. We're going to start with Patriots at Bills. Biggest game in Buffalo Bills history. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Bigger than the Super Bowls. Patriots -7. Over-unders 42.5. Dave, you're the Patriots whisperer. You're going to Bills Mafia on Sunday. You will be in attendance. Tell us what you like in this game.
First of all, shout out to the guy who said he was going to run up and knock me out without any warning. So that's something to look forward to.
Who said that?
Some guy.
want
Some
me
guy
there?
on Twitter. No.
You want me there? My
no.
crew?
He's dressed as the Joker. That's
No
fine.
one
whatever.
threatens you.
Well, no, he threatened me.
Hey, buddy,
It
you
was a
pussy.
threat.
I'll kill your family. I'll wipe out your lineages. I want you to apologize now. I want an email to David. Apologize. You don't threaten him. You threaten me. Now I smash your face.
Dave.
When you get out of the hospital, I smash your face again.
Dave, I would imagine it would be a
Thank you,
similar
Stu.
situation
You're
to
welcome,
Big Papi when he got shot and then they just kicked the shit out of that
Yeah,
guy.
that's exactly what happened. Now, Bills Mafia, I love these people. This is a huge game. People are giving me an 8-year stat. I believe every 8 years the Bills beat the Patriots. Here's another stat. Tom Brady, 29-3 all-time versus the Bills. Think about this. More wins in Buffalo than any Buffalo quarterback since 2000.
Kyle Bowler.
Wrong. That is an amazing stat. Another stat, I never bet against the Patriots. 7's a lot. They
No,
go-
JP Lossman is what I meant.
He has 8.
JP Lossman is 8.
Yeah, Brady has 15.
Damn.
Imagine that.
Kyle Bowler on top of JP. I don't think Kyle Bowler was the Ravens. Go ahead, sorry.
He is?
No, he was the Ravens guy.
I thought you said rapist.
No, I did not. I said Ravens.
That's why I was like,
Get Antonio Brown off your mind.
Make sure you
Get
do the
Antonio Brown
subtitles
off your
there.
mind.
Oh, I was
They
like, that's a
bind-
lot.
Stop already.
I was like, a lot. I don't like him then.
He's a ravist.
Let me keep this very simple. I never bet against the Patriots. I'm going to do it here. You don't make money betting against the Patriots. All they do is win. I'll take the Patriots -7. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. I'll get back up like I always do.
Okay, I like that pick. Stu, give me your pick before we get to the weather and the stats.
Okay, I'm extremely impressed with the Buffalo Bills, both sides of the ball. I think Josh Allen is a home run. I mean, looking back on it, I wish the Giants, I don't care how good Daniel Jones is. Josh Allen's the real deal. He's amazing.
I like him.
And
He's
I think
tall.
they'll blow New England out here. I mean, Tom Brady, the 6th best quarterback all time ever, the 6th best all time. The best winner, number 1 winner, but 6th best ever. He will be outplayed by Josh Allen. He might die. Bills Mafia's coming for his head. You're never touching Dave Portnoy, but you might kill Tom Brady. Remember that. There's a difference. Portnoy, I got his back on the street. Tom Brady's dying. Bills outright. I'll take the +7. I'm going to sprinkle the money line. Stubay. Warming up the tongue.
Wow. Okay, so the Bills are going to kill the Patriots.
Tom Brady gets worse and worse every week. Patriots get worse. Every week we start the show. Stu, I told you not to bet against the Patriots.
Well, how'd you do last week?
Well, that was a joke.
What do you mean? It was a game. You were playing a high school team.
That hurt.
High school team, you lost. Willie
bad.
Colon almost went back and played for the Jets. That's how bad they are.
Stu, you know that was a bad beat. The Patriots should have won that
Bad
game by
beats.
40.
I've got bad beats 40 times. You still pay the bookmaker.
I
What's the
just
difference?
realized, too, Stu said that the Patriots were a loss last week. He's definitely going to count his Jets team total over against the spread. You
No.
are
I own
a
it. I own
dirtbag.
I'm
Hannah,
ready. I'm not afraid.
Hannah,
Told
give
you
us
the wrong guy.
Give us the weather in Buffalo on Sunday.
The weather in Buffalo on Sunday will be 70 degrees. I don't think the weather's going to be an issue. The only issue that I think might be a problem is the fact that I actually can get it on Buffalo this week. I want to play with you guys and make you a little nervous. But I agree with you, Stu. Josh Allen, he's looking great. I heard Bill Belichick is a little nervous. He doesn't get nervous this week, Dave. I'm sorry.
That's a lot of information. Bill Belichick.
I heard that he's a little nervous about Josh Allen. I think it's going to be a great game with some great weather.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Tommy, give me a stat.
Look, the Patriots live to crush the Bills' hopes and dreams. Since 2001, when New England faces a Buffalo team with a winning record, the Patriots are 9-2-1 against the spread.
Okay, listen. I cannot believe that I'm sitting here and I have not heard the play of the game yet. The play of the game, the play of the week, the play of the decade is the under. How has no one said the under? The Patriots are historically great through 3 games. They've not given up an offensive touchdown. The Bills are allowing points on 16.2% of their possessions. Both teams are playing the best defense they've faced, under 42.5. Under. I'm not even an under guy.
You are an under.
No,
you are an under. You're an under. Danny Unders.
That means that you got to take it. Okay, next
Danny
game.
Ocean's Danny Unders.
Chiefs at Lions. Chiefs are -6.5. The over/under is 53.5. I'm calling this right now, Dave, the Big Boy Bowl. We got Matt Patricia and Andy Reid. I'd like to see those guys get a little lubed up and get into the old Jello wrestling.
I'd watch it.
I would watch
I'd
it.
rather
I'd
fight
pay
him and
for
feed
it.
him.
Stu, I'm going to start with you. Go quick. Chiefs at Lions. Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback of all time?
With a very small sampling, you would actually have to say yes, because he does things no one could do. He does things Aaron Rodgers can do, but he needs longevity, and then he'll be maybe arguably 1A with Aaron Rodgers as the 2 best quarterbacks. But in this game, I just look for points. The number is really, really high. We need 9 touchdowns. I'm going to say bet over in this game. Should be very enjoyable. Over in Detroit, Kansas City.
Okay, Dave, before I get to you, let me get some stats from Tommy.
Home dogs are not barking this year. Road favorites of over 3 points are 8-0 against the spread this season.
Ooh, big T.
Okay, Dave.
Amazing.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you can catch it with 2 hands.
Go ahead,
This
Dave.
is one of
you.
those picks where on this show I talk it out. The good brain versus the bad brain. The good brain, the simple brain, the straightforward brain says Chiefs win this game big. It's over 54. All makes sense. Then I think about it. If it's that easy, everyone would do it. So this is why I win on this show, because I came in, I sat down, I said I love the Chiefs. Chiefs are one of those teams, just take them, close your eyes, cash your ticket. They're coming off a big Ravens game, though, closer than the experts thought a little bit in that one. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to take Detroit. I'm going to take the under. 2 picks that I absolutely despise, but that's how I have a winning record on this show. I despise these picks, lock of the year. The under and the Lions. I hate them both. I love them now.
Okay.
both, too.
I couldn't disagree more.
Exactly.
And I'm 8-2.
Exactly.
I'm 8-2,
Yeah.
Dave.
I
am
hate 'em.
the Lions whisperer this year. I gave you the Lions last week. I gave you the Lions week 2. The Lions are coming back down to earth. The Lions.
I agree.
I know the Lions. The Lions cannot go into October undefeated, Dave. That's not possible. The world is not square or flat or whatever you weirdos say. The world is round, and the Lions cannot go into October undefeated. Chiefs -6.5.
Fuck you, Kyrie Irving.
Over 53.5. This is the easiest bet of the year. Don't overthink it.
I did. I
overthought
overthought it.
You put yourself in a little
did.
pretzel. You pretzeled your own
That's
brain.
how I have this record. That's why I win. That's why I win.
I'm going to eat you up like a soft pretzel, spit you out. winner, 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 chicken dinner.
Speaking of eating, who would you rather have in a eating contest? Matt Patricia, Andy Reid. You'd rather fight both of them than to
Andy
eat
Reid.
them. Andy Reid?
Yeah, Andy Reid.
I'm going Patricia.
Andy Reid.
I'm going Patricia.
Andy Reid, when he comes to eating, it's the love of the game.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
I
could just
like
eat forever.
Patricia. My money's on Patricia.
Okay, last game before we take our first break. The Browns at the Ravens. The Ravens are -7. The over-under is 45. The Browns are the disappointment of the season thus far. 1-2. Let's start with the weather in Baltimore on Sunday.
The weather in Baltimore on Sunday is going to be 86, completely sunny. A great day for some football and some winning and everything. Let's hope you guys make the right pick.
Okay, Tommy, give me a quick stat on this one. I know you got some stats on Lamar Jackson.
One spot where Lamar Jackson has struggled is as a home favorite in his career, just 1-4 against the spread as a home favorite. On the other side of things, Browns have covered 4 of their last 5 road games.
I didn't even know he had a stat on Lamar Jackson. That's just how in tune we are on this show.
Is
I
that
like
a
it.
new phone? It looks like Orca Blue?
I have 2 different phones.
Like the Indian
The
stone.
orcas are
What is the
orcas
stone?
are black and white.
Turquoise stone is what?
Orcas are like half moon cookies.
Yeah, that's a killer whale.
Yeah, that's killer whale. Orca
Lindsay saw
stone.
sapphire?
Free Willy.
No, not sapphire.
What is the
Teal,
stone? A turquoise
teal,
stone.
Turquoise.
Turquoise stone. Indian stone.
Fuchsia. No.
Opal.
Turquoise?
Opal.
Turquoise stone.
Silver. Topaz.
Topaz.
Topaz. Coral.
Amethyst
Coral.
or something like that? What is
Coral.
Nobody knows.
Coral.
Is that
Remember
coral?
Coral? Remember Coral from Real
Coral
World?
Reef,
Big
there's-
old.
No.
that? How about
Oh
soapstone
yeah,
from Canada?
Coral
coral.
from Real World.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's stick what you're good at.
All right.
Betting.
Okay. So, Stu, I need a pick real quick. Browns at Ravens. Go.
I gotta like the dog in this game. Ravens are playing really well, both sides of the ball. Very, very surprising. John Harbaugh's probably gonna watch his brother get fired.
Ooh. Let's say that around a Michigan man.
I mean, that was sad. My condolences. I mean, that was sad.
Yeah, they're dead.
My
This is a
condolences.
pro football show.
They're dead.
All right. Be that as it may, I think the Browns finally got it together on the defensive side of the ball, and regardless of how good their offense is, they're only going to go as far as their defense. Look for them to cover this number. I don't know if they're going to win, but I like the dog. I like the 7. I like the touchdown.
Dave, let me ask you a question. Last year, Week 17, the Ravens were playing for the NFC or AFC North title. They beat the Browns 26-24 in Baltimore. We're now a year later, and it's a 7-point spread. The Browns have seen Lamar Jackson. The Browns know what the score is here. The Browns are desperate for a win. How is it +7? I want the +7. Give me the +7. I'll take the +7 all day.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We're about to have a quake because, again, I listened to what you guys say, and I loved the Browns coming in because I hated the Browns. But now I'm going to flip-flop. I keep doing it. I keep winning. I keep cashing checks. Jay-Z, I don't write checks. I cash them, or I don't cash them. I write them. He said one of those 2 ways.
I'm a
gonna
businessman. I'm not a businessman. I'm a man.
I don't like Beyonce.
I'm 40.
I don't like Beyonce. I'm more of a Rihanna guy.
Yeah, you always have been. Riri.
I could see Rihanna down the road dating Lamar Jackson. They'd be a power couple.
Oh.
So I'm taking the Ravens here because you guys took the Browns because I like the Browns, but you convinced me otherwise.
So not a quake. We have Browns.
may never have a
Ravens,
quake. I
Browns.
refuse to quake.
Well, we have a schlong game
Well, the
coming up
schlong-
later, so
oh,
maybe we do
oh,
have a quake today.
I'll ride that dick.
Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get to the rest of the board and our mortal locks. Back right after this. Barstool Sports Advisors.
Great segment, as always, gang. I absolutely love working with you. I love that I get to call you guys my brothers. Oh, whoa, didn't see you guys there. Hey, it's Tommy Smokes, aka Tommy Stats. You might know me from Barstool Sports Advisors. If you're watching Advisors on YouTube, make sure that you like, leave a nice comment, and make sure you're subscribed. It'll really help our numbers, and by golly, do I know numbers. Ciao. Oh, yeah? No, I'd definitely be interested in that. Yeah, your friend is there too? I'll be there in a jiffy.
At 58 years old, I love to make you laugh. I was able to make you laugh at 3 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, 30 years old, and 58 years old. You want to see my best work? You want to see how I work with a green screen? You want to see how I'm able to do everything anyone could do? Here we go. Get over to my Twitter. Oh my God. It's not my Twitter. 3, 2, 1. I'm losing my mind. Whipped cream on the brain. Nipple on the brain. Here we go. Get over to my Instagram @StuFighter. 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 You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Welcome back, Barstool Sports Advisors. We got 2 more games on Sunday's slate, and we're going to Chicago. The Vikings at the Bears, NFC North. It's a big game, early big game for the division. I'm going to actually start with weather here. Hannah, what's it going to be like in Chicago on Sunday?
It's going to be 73, a few rain clouds. Big, I have a question for you, though. Do you think the Bears are going to be able to keep up?
Yeah.
Think they're going to do it?
Yeah, I think the Bears are going to be able to keep
No matter the weather, I guess Big Cat thinks they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Weather in Chicago, 73, a few clouds.
With Kirk Cousins,
I don't know.
I have a stat for you guys. You ready for this?
Yes.
Kirk Cousins against winning teams, 4-26.
It's a bad stat.
That's a bad
How do you like that?
stat. You like that? You like that, Kirk? 4-26 against winning teams. The Bears have the best pass rush in the NFL. Dave, don't overthink this one. Bears -2.5, over-unders 38.
You know, I was a little bit overthinking it until that Kirk Cousins stat. I was going to take the Vikings because I don't think the Bears are very good. I thought the line would be more. But that stat speaks, and I hate Kirk Cousins. I hate Kirk Cousins. I'm not sold on the Bears. I think they win this game, though. That stat, Dan, this is my Dan Katz is on the hook because he changed my mind, mortal lock of the year. So I'm taking the Bears, even though I went in Vikings. That stat changed it. Dan, people think this is a joke. You will get a phone call the second this game is over. If I lose, if they win, you will get no phone call.
I love it. I love it. Put me on the hook. It's my bad stat. Kirk Cousins stinks. Lock of the year. Can't wait for that no phone call from Dave Portnoy. Bears
But
-2.5.
we'll all know I won that game because of you.
Yeah, but I won't get any
thank you.
credit, but
No.
correct.
But you will get all the blame.
Right.
If you're wrong, that's how it works.
I'm like the quarterback and the coach combined.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yes.
You make $1 million a year, $2 million a year. That's what you do.
8-2, Stu.
Absolutely.
We're making. If you bet $1 million on my picks, you'd be up $6 million right now.
Nice.
Stu,
Nice.
go ahead.
Vikings last year, the most disappointing team in the NFL. They had one of the best rosters in the NFL. Right now, soup to nuts, everything soup to nuts, they have the best roster in the NFL. That is why that line is
them
so
on your
small.
list. Put them on your list.
That is
Them, the
why
Ravens,
that money,
the
the
Jags,
line is so small there. Okay,
Titans.
I made the game really Bears pick 'em. I made it pick 'em. They're making a late 2.5 here. I love the Bears. I love the Bears. Their defense can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Their defense can beat the Vikings. Long ball! Quake! There's a quake in my pants, baby! Woo!
Consensus.
Let's go!
Quake. Everyone's on the Bears -2.5. Oh boy. By the way, is Stu a GM and we didn't know about it? He's talking about roster
You
construction.
know, I conservatively speaking, he has said at least 17 to 18 teams have the best rosters in the NFL,
Yes.
and we are in week
Name 7.
4. That
Stu.
you said?
Name 7.
Jets. You said the Jets are the best roster. You said I
Before
believe,
injuries.
Yeah,
well,
the
Ravens,
Jaguars.
Jags,
Jaguars.
Titans.
Titans.
You just said the Bears.
Bears, yeah.
Packers. I feel like you.
The
Patriots
Rams.
have like the 6th best
Yeah,
roster,
right.
equivalent to Tom Brady being the 6th best quarterback ever.
Correct.
Okay, got it. All right. Tommy,
Symbiotic.
do you have a stat that backs up our consensus, Quake?
Yes, I have another Kirk Cousins stink stat. He is
Yes.
1-6 against the spread in his last 7 road games against a divisional opponent.
Wow.
I don't want to make this story time, but it is story time. Kirk Cousins once was rumored to be living at our house at the Super Bowl. The NFL just kept sending cars to pick him up. He was not there.
Also, story time, Kirk Cousins, people once reached out to come on Part of My Take, and then I think they took one look at our tweets and they're like, oh, they actually make fun of this guy.
Another Kirk Cousins, he once sued us over "You Like That" T-shirts, which I found rude.
Oh, another Kirk Cousins, he actually cooks his steaks with tinfoil underneath the steaks.
Another Kirk Cousins stat, he stinks.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins does stink. And
How
he
about-
paid a lot of money to stink.
How about Kurt Vonnegut? Cat's Cradle.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Monkey House.
yeah.
One of the 2 greatest books ever.
Cat Stevens.
Yes.
Cat Stevens.
Yeah, Cats
he
in the
became a
Cradle.
Nazi, didn't he?
He's got some
He
issues.
became an Islamic. He became a terrorist.
There's
Cat
something.
Stevens.
I know there's something to him.
Morning has
Yes.
But he
broken
can. He can sing.
like the
Okay,
morning.
last game of the week before we get to our mortal locks. It's the Cowboys going to the Saints. Sunday Night Football. Saints +2.5. Over-unders 47. If you remember, if you watch this show, The best pick we've ever made in our entire lives, the Teddy Bridgewater Schlong pick, was a no-doubt winner from the kickoff to the final whistle.
Big winner.
The Saints won outright as a +4 dog on Teddy Bridgewater's huge Schlong. Dave, are we going back to the Schlong?
I'm going to ride this dick till it fails me.
Let's
so, yes,
go.
I'm just going to be all over that dick.
Yep, gonna ride
Easy,
it, ride
easy.
it, ride
And
it.
this is the Saints till they get proven wrong. Teddy Bridgewater, big dick.
I'm gonna ride Teddy's dick to the Old Town Road. That's a remix that we're gonna make once he wins us more money. We'll get a studio and everything.
Stevens should re-record that.
Yes. All right. So we're both on the Saints +2.5. I have a feeling that Stu's gonna make us call his phone number for this pick, but let's just hear it anyway.
There's nothing you can't see. You can envision the future. It's unbelievable. You're like a prophet. All right, Mortal Lock God, Stu Finder on the show, 11-6 since we started the show, by the way. This game is a Mortal Lock. Okay, it's a human like a burial blower. I'm going to put a package together for you. Side and total Sunday night. A best bet at 1 o'clock, a best bet at 4 o'clock for $150. Now, normally, you could say, Stu, I can't afford $150. Well, normally I'm charging $1,500. Taking 90% off the price.
Whoa.
$150. Best bet 1 o'clock. Best bet 4 o'clock, side total Sunday night for $150. Call my private cell. Now, this cell's going to be the right one this week. We had a screw up where I put the wrong number down. But now is the right one. Call me now, my private cell. Text me $150. Go to my website. It's going to cost you $1,500. $150, best bet 1, best bet 4, side total Sunday night. Ready to roll!
90% off?
Yeah.
How? You must be poor.
No, I'm so rich that I can give away to the poor.
You're a man of the people.
Thank you.
90% off.
you.
It usually costs $1,500 to get one pick.
No,
now
4
it's
picks.
150.
4 picks.
4 picks. A 4-pick pack. Tommy, give me a Schlong stat.
Look, it is very rare to get the Saints as home underdogs. Under Sean Payton since 2006, the Saints are 7-3 against the spread as home dogs. Yeah, most of those games may have been with Drew Brees, but Sunday night, they'll have a fat, meaty cock.
I mean, dome. It's a dome underdog. It's different in the dome. It's a dome game.
I'm not even thinking. I'm just thinking Teddy Bridgewater. Sometimes you don't. You know, it's Nuka Luce. Don't think, just throw. Big dick, just bet on it.
Who have the Dolphins even played? The Cowboys. They played the Dolphins. They played the Redskins. They
stink.
played the Giants.
A Giants team with
Eli Manning,
who's dead.
Right.
Sounds like the Patriots' first 3 games.
Well, Patriots have 6 Super Bowls, so.
Eli Manning, Giants, the Redskins, and the Dolphins. Those 3 teams combined probably would only win 2 games because the Giants and the Redskins.
I'm
have
actually
played.
excited for the Jets Dolphins. I don't know when they play, but that's going to be exciting.
Oh, I hope it's Thursday Night Football.
Woo-wee.
Oh, boy. Okay, our Mortal Locks are coming up. We'll be back right after this. Barstool Sports Advisors. What's up, guys? FanDuel Sportsbook is now live in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and West Virginia, and you can sign up right now using FanDuel.com/stool for a $500 risk-free bet. We also have a great Mortal Lock promo. Every single week, FanDuel will offer our Mortal Locks of the Week as a parlay on the FanDuel Sportsbook. You can bet with us, or you can fade us like an idiot, but it's there for you to win. Check out our locks and get registered at FanDuel.com/stool. Once again, that's $500 when you go to FanDuel.com/stool. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net.
On fire! Really on fire, smoking hot, how you like it, here we go. What I'm going to do for you is this. It's an amazing offer. Save you $1,350. Normally, this package would go for $1,500. I'm selling it right now for $150. Side and total in the Sunday night game. Sunday night parlay, side total. My best bet at 1 o'clock, best bet at 4 o'clock. Putting together a 4-game package. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0 for only $150. Do this right now. Here's my private cell. Here's my private cell. Text me right now. Pay me $150. Instead of it $1,500 on the website, it's $150 right now. 2-0 Sunday night. Best bet at 4. Best bet at 1 o'clock. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. I love you. I love you. God bless you. Be great. Ready to roll.
Welcome back, Barstool Sports Advisors. It's Mortal Lock time. Before we get to that, Larry's pick, he won last week. You have 1 week left to buy stock in Larry the Goldfish. Own Larry the Goldfish. You can win money if he wins money. Buy stock right now. Here's Larry's pick for week 4.
Welcome to the Barstool Shorts Advisors with Dave Elprez Portnoy, Dan Big Cat Katz, and the source, Stu Finer.
Did you see that hot guy from The Bachelor was in the office yesterday? So hot. And, did you hear that he's dating Jiggly Hadad too? Man, I'd kill to be Jigglypuff Hadad for even 5 seconds.
Dave, we're live.
Oh.
Welcome to Barstool Shorts Advisors. Today we have another round of winners. In week 1, I gave you the Bears defense fire extinguishing the Packers. Now it's week 4 for the Bears defense, and it's time for some gas. Time to wipe away those tears. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings are going to protest their beatdown, but the Bears defense is deploying some motherfucking tear gas. Say hello to Caleb's little friend.
My eyes!
Big Cat, we told you no tear gas this week. Especially in a room this small.
That's bullshit. Why are we recording in Stu's treehouse anyways?
I already told you, our current office is out indefinitely with mononucleosis. Alright, let's just calm down and get through this. I've made it through 2 bee stings in my life. I can handle a little tear gas. Stu, go ahead and make your pick.
Tom Brady is a bottom 3 quarterback of all time.
What's that noise?
Great, now we have a woodpecker just fucking woodpecking our set.
Wait, Stu, if you're here, who is watching your kid?
I hired a good friend of ours to babysit.
Oh my god. This is the worst babysitter ever. Is he just going to stay in the pool all day?
Okay, Mortal Locks, here we go. We are red hot on this show. I lost my Mortal Lock. I'll put my hand up. It's actually the only game I basically lost all last week. I'm going to win it this week. And I know Stu and Dave are going to win theirs. I'll start with you, Stu. Give me your Mortal Lock of the week.
Okay, and after I win this week, I'd like to be referred to... Oh! It's All right. I would like to be referred to on the show as Mortal Lock God.
Mortal Lock God.
9-6 last year on the show, my Mortal Locks. Okay? Bottom line, rock solid for free. I mean, you're paying for the cable already. What the hell? 2-0 this year, that's 11-6. That's amazing. That means if you bet my Mortal Locks, you've got a lot of money. Here we go. I'm going to lay the number with the Indianapolis Colts. Hot team, playing well, rallying around the retirement. Here we go. Lay 10, they'll crush the Raiders. It's immortal!
Okay, Stu just gave you an alternate line on his Mortal Lock. He said lay 10. It's actually 7, so there you go, Stu. You get 3 points for free. Dave, or whoever's sitting next to me, your Mortal Lock, please.
Here's the thing, Dan. I've been saying this the entire time to Giants fans. You have this guy, you had Eli just walking around. Like, oh, man, you can't take him serious. He's gone. Eli's gone. A lot of people right here, Danny Dimes, this guy right here, yeah, we're selling these. We're making a ton of money, and I'm not a Giants guy. I'm wearing it because when Daniel Jones was drafted, I said, get rid of the Kane. I said, get rid of Eli. Everyone's like, oh, he's the worst pick, not me, because I watch football. I watch a lot of Duke football. I watch everything. Daniel Jones is the real deal. They're playing the Redskins. The Giants aren't very good, but I'm going to tell you who is. Daniel Jones. I'm going to ride this guy. If this is 2 weeks later, this line is 7. Grab it now. The Giants put up 40 on the Redskins. 40. Daniel Jones is going to take over the city. He's going to come to this office and say, Dave, you're the only guy who believed in me. Let me shake your hand. Let me buy a T-shirt. Take the game. Buy a T-shirt. Get rich. I am hot. Take the Giants. Danny Dimes. He is the real deal. And I told you the second he was drafted.
Okay, my Mortal Lock is simple. Dave, you said something earlier in this show that hurt me to my core.
Ouch.
And that is why I have this sword, and that is why I'm going to cut your throat.
Last time you did that, we got kicked out of King Richard's Fair.
I almost got arrested for killing people, fake killing so many people. I am a murderer. I shouldn't say I'm a murderer. I'm a fake murderer. But here's what I'm going to do, okay? So you said that I'm Danny Unders.
Yes.
Fuck you, Dave. I'm Danny Overs, and I'm back with my biggest over, my biggest total of the year. Why am I wearing this?
Because you're a pirate.
Because the Raiders have no defense. No defense. The Colts Raiders over 44.5. Not one money gun, but two. You see that? That's what I'm going to do to your bookmaker on Sunday. Raiders Colts over 44.5. Mortal lock. We will see everyone next week. Be advised. 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 Be advised.